In this tutorial, we're going to be going over how to make curved lines. As some of you may have figured out, there is an arc tool. However, arc tool, in my opinion, and what I've found just based on student feedback over the past years, is that arc tool can be more confusing than another tool called Spline. So we're going to use a tool called Spline to make a curved line. So over here underneath the line, if you click the little drop down arrow, there's going to be two of them. There's Spline Control Vertex, and then there's Spline Interpolation. You're going to want to use this one that says Spline Interpolation. So I'm going to click that. Excuse me. And then the way that this tool works is you have to make 3 clicks. The first click is where you want the line to start. You then are going to stretch your mouse out. The second click is where do you want the line to start to curve. So let's say I wanted mine to curve right here at the intersection. So I'm going to click my second point right there. Then I'm going to stretch it however I want this to look. Okay, so maybe you're trying to curve it up, maybe you're trying to curve it back. It depends on, again, what you're drawing and how you want the curve to look. Okay, you can bring it closer together, wider apart. And you're going to click and place, you're going to make your third click and then click the green check. Okay, so as you can see, there's 3 squares or 3 dots. There's this one where I started the line, the second one right here where I wanted the line to curve, and then the third one where I wanted the line to end. Okay, so again, it's 3 clicks. You have to start it, bend it, and then end it. So what I want you guys to do is you are going to hit your undo arrow and you are going to try your best to make the letter S using just your spline tool. Okay, so I'm going to use my spline tool. I'll go over it with you here quickly. So you're going to click to start it. Then if you think of a letter S, okay, if I went straight over to the left and down a little bit, that's where it's going to curve. And it wants to curve back this way. And I'm going to make my third click and click the check mark. Okay. Now the thing with spline is you have to do a lot of curves and turns in short little kind of chunks or sections. I'm not going to be able to do the S all in one shot. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my spline tool. I'm going to click right over the end of the last point, stretch it just a little bit, kind of curve it as much as I can so that it still kind of looks like an S. Right there, and then I'm going to do a third one. I'm going to go here, here, and then kind of end it. Okay, so that's all I want you to do. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it should look somewhat like the letter S. Okay, this would be a good application on where you would want to use this particular tool. It's going to be way easier than trying to do curves and turns using arcs. Okay, when we get to drawing our CO2 cars, you're going to be using this tool quite often to do all your curves.